Hey everyone, welcome back. My name is Allison Turner. I'm the founder of Batcat Media Group, home of Dream Plan Start Grow, which is my business coaching program and podcast. Today, I want to talk to you about creating priorities in life and business. So whether you are not in business for yourself or you are in business for yourself, I think you can get something out of this. But I want to talk a little bit about what I'm experiencing right now. So I just started phase 3 of the Live Hard program. So some of you that maybe have followed me have seen me post about 75 hard, and then I did phase 1 and phase 2, and then you have to wait till the last 30 days of phase 3 or 30 days of the year to do phase 3. So I'm on day 3 of phase 3, and I will tell you, it is the most difficult phase to date. And if you fail this phase, so if you don't get all the things done on one day, you have to start the whole thing over again because it's a year-long program. So obviously if it's the last 30 days, there's no like going back and starting it again. So, but the one thing it's taught me, and I'll just share with you I've completed day 2, I'm on day 3. These are the things that have to get completed each day. But it's taught me how to prioritize even better. And I thought I was pretty good at it before, but it's amazing when you don't have a way out that you get things done. You know, if I know I have to hit those 8 critical tasks that are on here, I know I have to get them done. And otherwise I go back to 0. And that's not where I want to be. I'm too competitive for that. So maybe it wouldn't work if I wasn't as competitive, but I'm also persistent and I'm tenacious. So the one thing it's taught me, and it really taught me this in phase 1. So these 8 critical tasks were put in phase 1. And I found that the most difficult thing. I thought the cold shower was going to be the most difficult thing. No. It's the 8 critical tasks that were the most difficult thing. And that's what I had the challenge with. So I'm not really here to talk about 75 hard or live hard, even though it's a piece of my story. But what I am here to talk about is how the priorities then relate to you. So in business coaching, for example, when I work with somebody, I'm always looking to create a roadmap with them. So what are your goals? You know, it could be 1 year, it could be a 5-year, and I really want to know both because that affects how we create them. So while we may be working back from 1 year, I want to know what the 5-year plan is. Like what are the goals? And then we're working backwards to create the roadmap in order to get there. I mean, too many business owners, especially when they start a business, are like, okay, what do I need to do next? What do I do? So they're very reactive versus being very proactive in planning. So my goal is that, everyone that works with me in the business coaching world is more proactive. So they know exactly what they need to do when they need to do it, and they're prioritizing those tasks. So that's where this ties in. And this is my day today, for example. So I know like, okay, I've only really completed 4 things. And obviously everything else is kind of a work in progress throughout the day. So I have to do a conversation with a stranger. I'm going to a networking event tonight. So that'll be good. I have to do, I'm doing a random act of kindness. That'll be good. So, and then I'm kind of halfway through these power list of critical tasks, and I'm partway through the water. So all the other stuff is kind of in progress. But the key thing here is then how does that help you in life? So whether you're owning a business, I just talked about the business coaching side, or even in your own life, too often we give ourselves an out. Oh, we're tired. So we were supposed to do whatever that task was for the day. Well, we'll do it tomorrow. So you push it to the next day. And sometimes that's okay. I mean, give yourself some grace. If you're sick, if you're really tired, you have a rough day. But too often we just let ourselves lapse. And I'm guilty of it because when I'm not on this program, I find that I'm like, oh, well, you know what? It's late. Like, let me go home and make some dinner. I want to chill. And I'll just push that to the next day. And then all of a sudden you have this backlog of tasks for the next day. And you're like, oh my God, I got to get all this stuff done. All this stuff done. And it doesn't get done. So that's, again, where the priorities come in. And what this has really taught me so well is how do I prioritize to get it all done? Because in order to get all these things done on this list, I have to be drinking water throughout the day. If I'm not drinking water throughout the day, I can't drink a gallon of water like couple hours before I go to bed. I might as well just not go to sleep then, because I'll be up all night. But that's where the priorities help. So whether you're in business for yourself, whether you are working for yourself, or whether you're working for somebody else, or you're retired, it doesn't really matter. How do you prioritize your life? What are your goals? And your goals, even if you're retired, maybe you want to travel. So what are you doing to make that happen? Are you calling the travel agent? Are you booking your own flights? Are you researching the places you want to go? All those things, are you just pushing it off? Because I find, like, when I have less to do in a day, I get less done, which is not good, because I'm like, oh, I have all this time, so I can just wait until later. And then all of a sudden I'm like, oh, the day just went by and I got zero done. So what are you doing to prioritize your life and really optimize each day? Because my belief is we are here to make an impact in the world. We are here to make the world a better place than when we got here. That's my belief system. So what's your belief system? Is that your belief system? And if that is, then what are you doing to make that impact? What are you doing to make the world a better place? Think about that. Again, I'm not pushing 75 hard, even though I think the program's phenomenal. At least doing 75 hard, I think, is like well worth it, because it teaches you so much. But the big thing for me was phase 1, phase 3, which had these 8 critical task things in there. Huge benefit for me. So I hope everyone has a great rest of your day. It's Thursday, almost to the weekend for those of you who are Monday through Friday people. Hope you have a great rest of your day and a great weekend. I'll see you again tomorrow. Have a good one, everyone.